All right, here we are again. Welcome to Saturday live stream, Vinyasa Yoga. We are going to get right to it and begin in a nice standing pose. So this is a class that involves strengthening poses that we both move through and hold. It builds heat. It is challenging, but remember that it is what you make it. So if you want to throw in extra push-ups, sweat as much as you can, do that. If you want to skip the chaturangas, be more light, relax more, do more child's pose anytime, do that. If you do what I do, something in between, it should be just right, but curtail to your specific needs. Make it about your breath and your practice, and enjoy the fact that we're doing this at home. Nobody's around watching, and if and when, and maybe you already are back in regular classes, you should never worry about what other people think as well, so long as you're minding your own business, not breathing on people or doing handstands and falling on people. If you're just resting in child and you think people are judging you, then that's their problem, not yours. Don't worry about it. Breathe and do what you need to do. All right, lecture series over. Let's go ahead and begin with a little warm up for the body. We're going to stand tall, breathe deep, and loop out the shoulders. Both directions. And elbow rolls. And both directions. Wrist rolls. Let's do about 4 or 5 each way. And lifting the arms, standing twist. Just lightly twisting side to side. And relaxing the arms. Let's go ahead and roll the hips. And do both directions. And then working on the knees. And do both directions. And standing tall, lift the arms, weave the fingers and push up through the hands. Bend and extend the arms. Switch, which finger is leading, push up, and then tick-tock side to side. And when you've done both sides, relax the arms. Lift up the right knee and roll out the ankle. And both directions. And lift up the left knee, roll out the ankle, both directions. And parallel feet. Deep breath. Let's go ahead and do half sun salutes. Arms up, touch down. Keep a flat back. You might need to bend the knees, and we're going to stand on up and touch down. Stand on up and touch down. Stand on up, touch down. Stand tall. Now hook the thumbs and spread the fingers like cartoon sunshine, drawing the abs and the small ribs and pull the thumbs apart. Set the shoulders down and tuck the glutes a bit. Relax your muscles and switch which thumb is leading. Spread the fingers again, pull the thumbs apart, set the shoulders down, squeeze the core, breathe. And arms relax. Sun salute, inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward dog. Come to a plank position. And knees down and then lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale back to a plank position, real flat back or rounded back even. Downward dog. Walk or lightly hop up. And take a half lift and a fold. And then a straight back lift. Arms up. And arms relax. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale. Plank position. And knees down, lower all the way. Do cobra or bring the hands to low ribs and lift to up dog. Draw into the core, down dog. Deep breath. Walk or lightly hop forward, come into a half lift and a full fold. Straight back lift. Arms up. Arms relax. And arms lift. And come on down. Take a plank position. Hover. And then lift. Up dog. Downward dog. Breathe. And then walk or lightly hop on up, half lift, full fold. Straight back lift, and arms up, arms down, and arms up, and downward dog. And hold. And now take a little child and just rest. Very good. Let's go ahead and come on up to sitting or kneeling if your knees are sensitive. Be a little more lifted. And we'll pass through here briefly and step up with the right foot. Have a lunge with the knee above the ankle. Same way to warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. Come down, take chaturanga or hands and knees. Work into cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And kneeling position. Big step up with the left foot. Knee above ankle, you see that? Very key alignment. And back heel down. Rise on up. Warrior one. Chaturanga pose. And inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. And then walk or hop. Feet to hands. Half lift and full fold. Straight back lift. Come on up. Arms lift and arms relax. Parallel feet. Chair pose. And downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hover. Inhale, upward dog. If you like the extra dip. Downward dog. Very, very light step up. Right foot. Warrior one. And move through the chaturanga. Or do a modification. Or just go right to down dog. Option extra dip with the core. You want to use your abs, and especially when you're stepping forward, left foot, nice light step, very deliberate. Warrior one, Vinyasa flow. Downward dog. Jump up or walk. Half lift, strong back. Full fold, nice release. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Standing pose, Samastitihi. Chair pose, plank pose. Cobra or up dog, downward dog. Right foot up. Warrior one. Hands down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side. Warrior one. Exhale, Vinyasa flow. Deep breath. And walk or jump up. Half lift and full fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Standing pose, Samastitihi. All right, let's put weight under the right foot and open the left leg and the arms. Half moon, or half moon, quarter moon, shooting star, it's also called. Good, and switch sides. Okay, very good. Tree pose, do a light tree, or a little bit more, or higher up on the thigh. The knee opening, hip opening, and the arms either low or high. And relax into the other side. Partial or a deeper tree. Just don't push the foot against the knee. Anywhere on the leg other than that's fine. This hip opens, this knee opens. They move away from each other and you feel more openness in the pelvic girdle. Option to lift the arms. Nice deep breath with a very steady eye gaze. And then arms relax. Go ahead and widen the stance and open the right foot. Open the foot all the way and turn the back foot up a bit. Make the arms long. Reach and feel that the ribs are long. Just hold that a little bit. Feel the strength of that hold. Then lower and do a modified triangle, or if you can keep the ribs long and the chest open, you can reach further down, but don't prioritize how low you go. Focus on alignment and breath. Press through the feet, come on up. Turn the back foot in. Open the left foot, spread all the toes. Arms long, reach. Rib cage long, abs engaged. And then do partial triangle, or if you can keep all the form, the openness of the chest, shoulders, hips, and ankles all in line, and long rib cage, you can go low, but you don't have to. It's better to not go low and breathe and align than to do the other way around. Throw off the alignment and the breath. Press through the feet, glide on up, and shift to a nice warrior two position. Take warrior two, maybe widen the stance as needed, back leg very strong. Other side. Turning back foot in, open that left foot. Warrior two. The hips will tend to rock forward, but it's better to level them with the core in. Knee open, back leg strong. Very steady, strong gaze. And then letting it all relax, centering the feet and stretching a little bit. And prasarita, the hands down, or maybe even holding the ankles. And go ahead and stand up tall. Slowly bring the feet together. And gradually make your way to the top of the mat. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Deep breath. Chaturanga pose, or hands and knees. Cobra or up dog. Optional extra dip. Down dog. And child's pose. And we're going to take a sitting position for a seated twist. Sit tall if you can. If you can sit on the heels, do that. If you need your legs out, then whatever feels good on the knees. You want to feel good in the lower body so you can really lengthen the spine and focus on the twist. Twisting to the right. And twisting to the left. Good. When you're ready, come back to center and take a big step up with the right foot. Lengthen the back leg and twist. Left arm down, right arm up. And come on down. And take side angle. And then come down and raise runner and take a half bind in a crescent twist. Or you can do this with the knee down if you need. When ready, exhale, vinyasa, or just a direct release to downward dog. Deep breath. And child's pose. And come on up to sitting or kneeling. And a big step up with the left foot. The knee aligns with the ankle. Lengthen the back leg. Nice twist here. Glide down and take side angle. All the while breathing. Come on down, and now switch to a crescent twist with a half bind, or do knee down or any variation of twist that works for you. Deep breath. Good. Glide down. Downward dog. And if you like, add in the vinyasa. Breathe. And then walk or hop up. Half lift, full fold. Straight back lift. Arms up. Arms relax. And feet together. Lifting the right knee. Opening the knee. If you like, hold the foot and extend the leg part way or fully. Try and drop the hip. And we'll switch sides. Start like this, stay like this as you like. Otherwise, holding the foot, extend part way or fully. And release. Lifting the right knee, holding the knee, and twist to the right. Good. Let's do the other side. Come back to center. And then hands on hips, lift the knee higher than the hip socket if you can. Point the foot and extend the leg. Switch sides. Keep the core in. Really grounded through that foot. The knee goes higher than the hip. That helps you to get really good length if you extend. You can stay bent if you need. And then we're going to come back to lifting the knee, but bracing the knee. And then holding the foot and stretching. And if you can, switch hands and hold the low back and twist. You can do the knee bent version like we already learned. You can hold onto a wall if one's nearby. Come back to center and switch. So you hold the knee. You could do the knee bent version. Remember, it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, stretching the hamstring. Then switching the hand. If you hold the outside of the foot, it's hard on balance to get that grip at first, but then that's really good for leverage as you twist. Just keep both shoulder heads peeling open so the chest stays open. Breathing very deep. And holding the hamstring. Come back to center. Allow the knee to bend. Glide on down. All right. Very good. That may have been a bit of a challenge. We'll keep working on that in weeks to come. Take a little sun salutation to wash it out. And breathe. Step up halfway with the right foot. Parsvottanasana. Parallel feet. Lift the chest and twist. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Rotated triangle, long lower back. You're welcome to hold the low back or the hip. Sorry for not mentioning that sooner. Otherwise, work on opening chest and shoulders, breathing. Good. Come on down. Both feet step up. Then hands forward, right hand to the right a little bit. If your neck's a little sore, tuck your chin, loosen it up, roll it out. And then when your head feels good, you're ready to look up and balance a little bit. Lift the left foot, open the hip, open the abdomen, and chest, half moon. You could just hold the hip or keep both hands down. Otherwise, you're opening, engaging, and breathing. Bottom foot and knee facing forward, please. Good. Come on down. And switch sides. Deep breath. And glide down smoothly. All right. Now we're going to lift the left leg and lift the right arm, and that should be a twist. Rotated half moon. Good. Come on down. And switch. Lift. Lift the opposite arm. Rotated half moon. A nice deep twist here. Come on down. Release the foot. Forward bend. Straight back lift. Knees bend. And arms come up. And a nice reverse prayer. And a nice sun salutation, or just go right to down dog. And child. And come on up. And let's go ahead and turn. And walk or hop the feet apart. Straight back lift. Come on up. Bring the feet in a bit. Open the toes. Devi Asana. Knees bending above the ankles. Knees widening, and you can lift the arms. Sit nice and low. And come on up and relax the arms and legs. And slowly bring the feet closer together. So you can stand with the feet completely together and then stretch the right thigh. Hug the knees in. You notice they tend to go out, which is, it's okay, but it's better if you hug them in. The knee tends to be forward too. Try and align the knees together and lift the left arm. And release and switch. And when you feel nice and even, let's switch to a squat. And either stay here or do a seated hip opener if your knees hurt, or you can do the crow, where you come with the knees high and you round the back. Leaving the arms bent is good. Eventually, when you're super strong, you can straighten, but that's hard on the wrists. So just do it the way you need to. Breathe. Come on down. And stand back up. Let's do eagle arms, wrapping the arms, and then wrap partway with the legs, or you might be able to wrap all the way around, or most of the way around. And switch. So start with the arms, opposite arm flows forward, and then opposite leg. You can have toes down if you need extra balance, and eventually you can get more of a tuck of the foot behind the calf, or close to that, and stay with the breath. Very good. Unwind, and let's wash it out with a nice sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plank. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Right knee forward. Swan. Work the hips down and lift the chest. And take a forward bend. With the option of a twist, which is very intense. So just do the normal forward bend unless this feels really good, and you know you can do it on both sides because you have comfort in both knees. So if you can't do this on the next side, it's probably not worth doing on the first side. It'll just make your better side even better, which makes you even more in balance. The goal is balance. Just breathe. Nice balanced inhale with a nice balanced exhale. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come on up. Downward dog. Left side, swan. Working the hips down. Yeah, lifting in the chest. Forward. With the option of taking that nice deep twist. Come on back to center. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Hold. Transition to elbow plank. And move the legs way back. So very long. Drop the hips so they're as low as the shoulders. Firm the legs. And breathe. Six. And if you like, lengthen the arms. Come on down. Use the core and lift. Back to plank. And then knees down, right foot up. Lunge. Lift and do neutral lift holding the thigh. Or arms back with more back bend, opening the chest, lifting the chest. Hips staying square. Exhale. Switching sides. Take your time. Stay with the breath. Left foot up. You take the normal lunge at first. A lift, holding the knee. Stay like that, especially if you modify it on the first side. Remember, we modify both sides or none at all. And open the chest. Shoulder blades work down a bit. The sternum lifts. Breathing very deep. The hips will want to push to the side, but don't let them. It's bad for the sacrum and lumbar. Better to square. And then you're more aligned and less compressed on one side asymmetrically. Good. Let's transition to face down. And take the arms overhead. Deep breath. Lifting the arms and the legs. And exhale, lower. Have the hands a little high and wide, a little higher and wider than the shoulders. Tuck your chin, roll up to cobra. See how that feels. Come on down. Blanket under the stomach can be very helpful. And even doing the Sphinx again is fine. Otherwise, we're going to sustain the cobra. Inhale, roll up. And take 3 to 5 breaths. You can always do longer or shorter holds whenever we sustain. Customize the practice and stay with the breath. Come on down. And place the hands alongside the hips. Rotate the head to the right. Deep breath. The head comes back to center. If it feels okay to have chin forward a bit, do that. If you need to, then just have the forehead down. Hands under hips, lift the right leg, and try and roll the femur or the knee inward a little bit so the heel stays centered. And switch sides. Rolling the knee in a bit, breathing. And release. Now let's go ahead and take the head, turn to the other side, nice little rest. With the breath, slowing down the pulse and soothing the mind. That comes back to center. Use the core and lift. And let's switch to set up for a seated twist. Now you can do sitting on the heels. You can do just like one leg crossed over, but if you can, have the left leg bent, but with the angle of the leg kind of diagonal. And that makes it a little easier to put the right foot around with the foot flat and angle up the knee, pull on the shin, lift the chest. Try and level the shoulders initially and then maintain that in the twist. Twisting to the right. Deep breath. Come back to center. And other side. Lift the chest and take a twist to the left. Good. Balancing the sides. Let's switch to a nice straddle pose. And if you're newer to this, you just open the legs a little bit. Whatever feels like a stretch is all you need. So a little bit feels like a big stretch, or you go really wide and that's where you feel it. It's all good. This is one of the nice things about a pose like this. You can take it to a really far level, but it works great for beginners too, so long as you don't force it too much. We'll fingertip walk forward a bit. You don't have to go far forward. You don't want to collapse and round the spine excessively. Sitting bones can kind of wiggle back. Make sure you're not overstretching the hamstring connectors. Breathe. Feel into it carefully. And move down gradually. And come on up. And gradually bring the legs together. And let's switch to sitting cross-legged. Sitting bones back. Relaxing the arms. Sit really tall. Really work on lifting the chest, shoulders back. Lengthen the back of the neck. And close the eyes. Soft breathing through the nose. Come back to the body. And let's make our way onto the back. Knees to chest. And feet to the ground. Open the feet and bend the knees in. And feet come closer together. Arms open, extend the left leg. And twist up onto the left hip. Nice deep twist for the spine. Ground the shoulders. And breathe. Let's go ahead and try the other side. And of course, if one of these sides needs extra time or 2 rounds because it's a little tighter, feel free to do that. Otherwise, we'll do nice little 5 breaths each side. Shoulders grounded, releasing the spine and the ribs as well. Good. Come back to center. Next pose is Happy Baby. You can just do a wide knees to chest if you prefer. Otherwise, knees widening, lower back and hips work down, necks long, shoulders ground. Long, slow, deep breath. And segue into butterfly stretch. The low back hurts, try something under the feet like a blanket or a towel. We're going to do Shavasana next. If this pose is comfortable for you to do 5 minutes or so, go ahead. And this can be your Shavasana. You can begin that softening, closing the eyes. Otherwise, we'll do about 5 deep breaths here and then transition. Shavasanas on these online classes tend to be a few minutes. You're welcome to turn the volume off and do 10 to 15 if you have the time. Otherwise, for convenience, we'll keep it somewhat brief. And lift the knees, extend the legs, Relax the arms, soften, and enjoy the benefits of the practice as it absorbs on a deep level. Let's go ahead and come back to the body, wiggle the fingers and toes, get used to chest, and then transition to a comfortable seat, sitting tall and breathing deep. We'll do a clearing breath in 3 ohms. Breathe in, open mouth, exhale. And then inhale for om. Namaste. All right, wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Yes, let's practice again sometime soon. Anytime I'm not doing a live stream, just know that all the live streams get connected, get downloaded, so you can stay connected and use one of the many videos I have in the collection. I put up my professionally produced DVDs. I put up all my live streams, yin, vinyasa, hatha yoga, core workouts, which aren't yoga but have a lot of stretches and can benefit your yoga practice, and etc. So check it out. I will be doing hatha yoga on Thursday and Saturday, and I'll be trying to do some extra videos here and there in between. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be updated on all of this good stuff. Give me a donation if you can Share with your friends if you can. Do both if you'd like. Comments, likes on the Facebook when I repost this. It all really helps. So thank you for your help. I'll keep doing my work to help you, and look forward to more soon. I've got the tail end of my little electrolyte drink, my homemade tangerine, salt, and mostly water drink here. So I'll encourage you to stay hydrated and lead by example. So good. Okay. Thank you again, and I will see you soon. Peace.